That's right. Whitelist stuff starting now. Yay!
Oh, well that was weird. I didn't get the not responding white screen not responding. Oh no, here we go. Not responding.
Yes, wait for it.
There we go.
White screen. It usually just does this. Oh, I suppose because I was already had not responding, and then we're back again. Very good. Okay, yeah. So normal behaviour. And where was I? In my medical room.
Yeah, I think were you the only one in space?
Minty was there too.
Minty's in space. Yeah. Where were you, Almond? Were you in space as well?
No, I was on the planet.
Ah. Oh, Mia's black screened. Is that a proper black screen or just a not responding black screen? Mia. I think the heat's getting to Mia.
Circuits are failing.
Yeah.
My field of view is unreasonably high.
There's a setting for that.
I know, but I don't remember having set it that high.
There's been an update.
It shouldn't mess with my field of view.
Yeah, shouldn't.
Yeah, updates shouldn't mess with anything. But... Okay, so before we get started, I guess I should give you guys an idea of what Boris and I talked about, which is, it was just a continuation of the conversation we've all had.
Shouldn't we do that on camera because it's more entertaining for people?
I'm on camera.
Do we?
Yeah, she's been recording for the last like half an hour.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, well we could, if we want to give away all of the juicy secrets, we can do that.
We've been doing that in the past too, haven't we?
True.
But
true enough.
I'll leave it up to you.
Actually, that's what I did last time, and then the server crashed. I wonder if it's going to crash again.
That was my ramp.
Okay. Yeah. Well, so
up to Anubiz.
This is still filling.
Up to Anubiz whether he tells his viewers or not. By the time my videos come out, we'll have done it or not done it.
Probably not.
All right. Probably not. No, we'll still be here on the planet trying to get my house off of it. Anyhow, so I will start recording then.
Yeah.
And everybody has to say something funny. I need an opening.
So a horse walks into a bar. The barman says, "What's with the long face?"
Sound you're underperforming.
That's the one joke I know.
Welcome to Space Engineers. So, in last,
is this a musical now?
Exciting episode, but I guess it was pretty exciting, wasn't it? We actually moved probably halfway around the planet again, but as you can see, our hydrogen is filling slowly but surely. We need full tanks before we try this again. So, while we're waiting for the tanks to fill, because we have lots of ice, and we actually will probably be generating ice as we try and fly. Probably not fast enough, but it might actually make sense to put another oxygen generator underneath this thing, just to speed it up and then cause refillage. But we could actually build that while we're talking about what's going to happen next here.
That's impressive. I can't do two things at once.
Well, I need to actually select the oxygen generator first and grab the initial parts, and then you guys can all build it while I talk. See, that's how I do two things at once.
It's just not do it.
Just not do it. You get other people to do it. So I need... Do we not have any steel plates? Really? Seriously? But I can build steel plates, I think. Oh no, are we out? No, we're not. Okay, good. Is that who's going around in circles?
That's me.
You look like you're Sal. Are you yellow or is it just a light?
It's just the weird lighting. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Steel. Why did I magically pick up steel plates there? Anyhow, so let's. What are you doing? I was gonna put. You just blocked my spot.
Okay. Try again.
I'm just gonna mirror the one that we have beside.
That's cool. Good luck.
I can't put it there.
I don't know. You tell me. Maybe the light that I was trying to grind down was in the way.
Oh well. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry. I'll sit in the. I'm gonna go stand in the corner and contemplate all the little bad things I've done. All right, now I can place one. Okay,
right.
so I need to flip this the other way around, and then I want it to be symmetrical-ish. So that means that like that, I guess. I think.
Why am I constantly moving at 0.1 meters per second? Is the house sliding?
Oh, it was, wasn't it? That was the thing.
It was, but I thought we landed pretty good this time. But it probably is still moving a little bit. I don't know.
All right, I'm gonna.
So yeah, if we finish that up, then
I'm gonna head down to the planet. Would you like me to bring anything?
I was told in the comments that the most efficient thing for you to bring is raw ingots.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. What do we not have a lot of? Maybe just bring some iron. I think we're low on iron still.
Okie dokie.
Probably the best idea. Thank you. But yeah, so until... Oh, and it's getting really dark now.
Well, such a shame that we removed that one light we had. Sorry.
No worries, I'll turn on my light. But basically, so the plan here, for the moment, is to try and actually get this thing off the ground, right? So we have 8 of these atmospheric thrusters on either side. We're hoping that that can provide enough lift to get us to almost orbit, like to get us to the point where the atmosphere is so low
Stratosphere.
that then we can turn on all of these hydrogen tanks, or sorry, hydrogen thrusters underneath the house and go full burn. And then we're hoping that those 7 hydrogen thrusters combined with 2 full tanks. Uh-oh, why is one of the tanks off now?
What?
Could someone
All of
send me a
sudden-
waypoint?
That's only 2.
That's right.
2.
Why did it... What? It was almost full. It was... what happened?
Ah, because Mia ground it down.
No, I didn't grind it down entirely.
Or
I
you
never
grind it down a
crossed
little
the
bit.
bar.
Yeah.
It's just
It
because
killed all of it?
No, not all of it, but maybe that's some sort of.
That was enough. No, I meant like it
feature.
killed all of the hydrogen. I'm sending you a GPS, sorry. New from current position.
Yeah, it killed all of it. I'm terribly sorry.
Well, we've doubled our oxygen, our hydrogen.
Production.
Supply?
Yes.
Production, that's the
copy
one.
to clipboard. And there you go.
Cool.
So yeah, how fast are we filling now? So the first tank is almost full. The second tank I think was at the same level, but now, yeah. But at least we do have more. I mean, I guess we could just drop more of these down, right? Just keep slapping them around, but that would fill up these tanks faster. But yeah, so that's the plan. We'll see how fast this thing fills up, because we need 2 full tanks. Last time we tried this and we didn't have full tanks, and things did not go well. We also didn't. We only had 6 of these atmospheric thrusters, right? I believe. So hopefully this will work this time. Why is there a dead almond on the ground?
I hit the floor a bit too fast.
I hit the floor too fast. All right, so while these are filling, so the plan is that we're hoping that this is our moment, that we actually can leave the planet, and once we do, the next phase of our amazing journey will continue, which is, if you guys remember, way back, how long ago now, before we decided to come
Like
save my house?
50 episodes.
Yeah. Because
Anubiz
it's like we're going to
episodes,
quickly
not
come down here
Sal
and save
episodes.
the house. Sorry, what was that?
50 Anubiz episodes, not Sal episodes.
50 Anubiz episodes.
Just that's just the time frame.
One Anubiz episode is a unit of a time measurement.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
equivalent to about 3 Sal episodes.
So it's 3-to-1 conversion rate. All right. I remember when the Canadian dollar and the British pound was 3-to-1. That was not
Yeah.
fun for me. But yeah. So the plan was to quickly come down here and bring my house back up, because then the plan was that we were going to take all of our houses and we were going to go on another caravan, exploring. There was planets out there that we don't know about, right? Like I think Boris put in 3 planets that are not part of the normal solar system that we could go explore.
Mm-hmm.
So the plan was, we were all going to jump in our own homes and we're going to form another caravan and we were going to fly off to each of these planets. But in the process of attempting to save my home, I'm pretty sure almost everybody has now destroyed their home on the planet. Sal still has one
Recycled?
out there.
Yeah.
Recycled, yes.
Recycled.
But Boris's rocket pocket watch is
Dead.
part of the planet. Minty has lost something here. Mir has lost something here.
I haven't actually lost anything.
What
I
about
thought
your
you
lander that
crashed
you
something?
built?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
you
was
built
just
a-
that.
yeah.
But that was just duct
Right,
tape.
you were smart
foam.
though and didn't bring your actual house down.
Well, neither
Like
did
Boris
I.
did. Yes, that's true. That's true. Just Boris decided to bring down
Minty
his-
didn't lose
Yeah.
anything so far yet either, so...
But Mir
Yes, he
lost
Yeah, he did.
our house on the when it crashed into.
I
the
didn't
other
lose
asteroid.
it, I recycled it. It's better than have it hover around the place and not do anything for a year.
Oh wow, this thing is not filling fast. But yeah, so the plan then is, instead of caravanning, or at least this is the proposed plan. You guys let me know what you think. Boris and I discussed this in secret, and now I am going to ask for your opinion. But basically, the idea is, instead of flying off in our own homes, caravan-like, we actually use the stuff in space that we've built to build. And we've talked about this already in the past too, but to build like a single ship that we can all travel on, kind of pulsar style, off into the galaxy to go find these planets, or I guess solar system. We don't have a galaxy here; we have a solar system. But one idea that I like is, so we need to keep it interesting enough for everybody, right? So there has to be enough for people to build individually, and there also has to be enough for people to do on the finished ship, so that we're not just all sitting around looking at each other's navels and get bored. And then that's like, because basically what I'm worried about here is, if we let Boris be bored, everything will go wrong.
Hold on a second. Can we roll this footage back a bit again? Why does the uniform that we're wearing not have anything covering the stomach or tummy or whatever? Why are we able to, looking at our own...
Oh, navel gazing.
Navel gazing.
Why?
Well, we cut it out specifically for the ride, so that Boris had something to do.
Ugh. That must be cold in space.
Wait, cutting holes in our spacesuits?
Well, there's a little glass
sounds-
panel. It's not like
What could
yeah.
possibly go wrong, right?
Alright. That's cool. Carry on.
So anyhow, so carry on. Yes. I'm just gonna put down some more of these almond that we can build up while we're talking to hopefully speed up the production. But yeah, so the idea being that we need to build a kind of like a convoy ship, or what would it be called? Like I keep calling it like a generation ship, but we're hopefully not gonna die on this trip and then have children that keep on going. But But anyhow, that kind of a thing. But the idea is that we should build a giant ship, and by giant ship I just mean big enough for what I'm going to describe. So the main carrier ship, and then that carrier ship has to have a hangar bay that is big enough to carry a lander. All right, and the lander, its job will be, so we'll take the ship to fly to the planets. We'll leave the ship in orbit. The lander inside of the carrier ship will then, its job will be to then land, to basically just be able to land on the planet and then go straight back up and then dock with the carrier ship. And then inside the lander, it has to have a bay big enough to carry an atmospheric flyer. So, the whole point of this is that we fly to a planet, we all get into the lander, we land on the planet, we get into the flyer, and then we survey the planet looking for the most beautiful spot we can find. We land the lander, or the flyer, we get out, and we take a group picture and we move on.
Sounds great.
Do you know how large the lander would have to be that we can fit an atmospheric lander inside?
Well, we need to start, I think we need to, so this is where I was saying in the chat earlier that we're basically building Russian dolls. Now, the reason I also said in the chat that we're making chicken Russian dolls is because Boris thought that obviously we had to build a giant chicken that was laying an egg, which would be the lander, and then the egg hatches, and that would be the little chick, which is our flyer. I think that totally makes sense.
It kind of does make sense, but couldn't we at least choose a theme that doesn't look like a giant space animal and leans more towards, I don't know, the Enterprise?
Well, yeah, sure, but that was Boris's idea, and he's not here to put his vote in, so I guess we can just veto all of his rules, or all of his ideas.
And that's a fair point. Should we tell people what he's doing? Probably not.
Oh, is he pugging, or whatever that game is?
What? No.
Pugging.
I thought he was tending to the dead or something.
Oh, is he tending to the dead? Oh, that lines up way better. Yeah, you're gonna have to fix the other one too, Almond.
That one's good. You placed that one right, just not the other one.
No, I didn't. Look, this one does. This one perfectly lines up here, and this one doesn't.
It still works, even though
it's backwards.
Not
you have to fix it.
I can't be bothered, to be honest.
All right. Are they all working?
Yes,
are they all
they should
actually
be.
Processing nice, I hope. Anyhow. Right, so whatever we make it look like is up to us, but that's basically the idea, is to have a ship that can carry, and I'm thinking maybe it makes sense to start with the flyer, and so it just has to be able to be big enough to carry all of us, right? So we just need to have enough seats on it for all of us, but we should try and make the flyer as small as possible, because then that has to fit in the next thing up, right? So the size of the flyer is going to determine the size of the lander, which is then going to determine the size of the transport ship, right? So as far as our group right here is concerned, maybe we start if we get up to the Sally just standing in the middle of the ice.
Just watching.
Just trying to look creepy.
Yeah, I looked out. I'm like, oh no. Here comes the evil in the night, the yellow evil in the night.
I dropped the dropped the iron in your chimney.
Thank you.
And I just thought, sit here and watch you guys doing your thing. But
that's creepy.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Okay, that looks like it's helping. Maybe two more. Maybe two more, and this will fill up a lot faster. Let's put two more in front, and then they're even. Then there's 6.
Let's see what it's at 30%.
This will also help actually refilling too as we fly, which would be nice.
I'm gonna have to turn that oxygen generator around. Can't do it. Oh crap!
You fool!
Oh, you did you just drop all of that ice? Oh,
yeah, I did.
All right, so you mean after I said that you needed to change it, and then you're like, no, it's fine.
It just brewed in my mind.
Okay, I've placed them down in the right orientation this time, I think. And we need to now basically, I'll help you just basically pick this up, put it. Oh, you did it, nice. Okay.
I know.
There were 4 of them, all houses, together in Niddite Lane. Together lived Boris and Anubiz. Anubiz was always sorry about something. Next door came Minty and Nordic, and Minty really annoyed Nordic by calling him a beast all the time. And the next house was noisy, 'cause Apple and Melon always had domestics. But it was the 4th house that the police were interested in, because Power Suit Sal kept Mir in the closet. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. At Boris's and Anubiz's, there was a man who could be sometimes mistaken for a hobo smelling of alcohol trying to climb the walls. But it's okay, 'cause it was Anubiz's Canadian cousin, drunk Spider-Man, and a little Santa's helper could be seen going house to house. It appeared when someone got tired of almond, they'd just hand them on to the next surrogate parents. They all lived together in Niddite Lane, a colourful place to be. They all lived together on Niddite Lane, although together is a little bit subjective. It seems they pissed off the neighbours, something to do with the Peel P50 dragon children. But that's just Boris, no one questions him, 'cause that's what happens in Niddite Lane.